Things that we can do to break free of the dominant society: education, financial, and just love of self. Education is what I'm going to start with right now. Hopefully, you people can listen to this video and learn something from it. You should always educate yourself on your true history, black people. Educate yourself on who you really are. Especially educate our children on who they really are and where they come from. Because when you go to the dominant society, to their classrooms, they will never teach you about black excellence. They will never tell you about how great black people are and what they've contributed to this country. They will make it seem like we did nothing but just be slaves and worked on the cotton fields all day. And if they do present some black heroes to you, they're going to be black heroes that they deem to be black heroes because they did something that worked on their benefit, not on ours. Okay? They'll never talk about Malcolm X in a good way. Malcolm X is one of my true heroes. He has been on my wall since 1992. I've always had him on this wall in my room since the movie was released back in 92, when Denzel Washington played his role and Spike Lee directed the movie. A great movie. A movie that many people saw back then and loved, and many people love it to this day and should continue to watch over and over and over. Now, when we educate ourselves, we learn things about ourselves that we didn't learn before because the dominant society keeps things from us. They don't want us to know about what we truly are capable of and what we truly have contributed to this world. They want us to believe that we did nothing and that we did nothing but assist them, or we stayed in the background and allowed them to do whatever they wanted to do. And, they were the ones that pretty much built this country, and that is a lie. It's a damn lie. So education is definitely key. The more knowledge you have, the more you know, the more powerful and more dangerous and threatening you are to them. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. So as I said, reiterating once again, if you want to allow your children to go to these schools dominated by these particular people, know that these children are not going to learn their true excellence. They're not going to be taught who they truly are. But when you have them at home and you have your one-on-one with your child, you make for damn sure that you let your child know that black is beautiful, what black people have truly contributed to society, and that we are truly great, and that they should never ever be ashamed of who they are. And that comes to my next point, which is self-love. There shouldn't be any person in the black community, any person from the African diaspora that does not want to identify with their blackness, that does not want to accept their melanin. People who do not accept their melanin are people who do not accept themselves for who they are. These are people who cannot love themselves, so they damn sure cannot love anyone else. But these people fool themselves into believing that they love the dominant society because they feel that they are inferior. They've bought into the lie that they are inferior to these people. And the only true people who will ever submit to the dominant society, who will make excuses for the dominant society, who will do everything for the favor of the dominant society, including dating them, having children with them, and marrying them, are those people in the black community who are part of the African diaspora, because there are many of us out there in every city, in every country, majority. Those people who identify with that particular group of people and don't love themselves and hate themselves for how they look and who they are, Those are the type of people that practice this. Those are the people that practice self-hate. They're no friend to the community. They don't love themselves, and they damn sure don't have any love for us. So when you educate yourself and when you love yourself as a black person, you're already 2 steps ahead in this game that they want to play with us. Which brings me to the next point: financial. Majority of us are working for the dominant society. We just have to accept that right now until we choose to change and do something about it. The dominant society, we slave for them. We do what they want us to do, and we get a paycheck for it. We're compensated for our service to them. What most black people do, which is the wrong thing to do, especially now. The same people that look like the people who pay you, the dominant society, of course, I'm speaking of, you give your money right back to them. Instead of putting your money in black communities where it belongs and helping black businesses and black banks flourish and progress, all you do is give your money back to the dominant society and help them get richer off of your poor ass. That's what you do. We as black people need to stop giving our money to these people. We need to start putting our money into black owned businesses. If we gotta do research, do background checks on these black businesses, then so be it. But we need to start putting our hard-earned money into our community. The only way a community grows is if the people in the community help it grow. You're not helping your community grow when you're giving the Asian man your money for nails to be done, for hair, weave, and for feet to be done. You're not giving your society, your community, your people a helping hand when you're giving your money, putting your money in these white-owned banks. You're not helping your people or their businesses when you are patronizing the businesses of these people in the dominant society. And the foolish thing that most of us do, and I'm going to say most of us, I'm not including myself in that, but most of us, because we are a community, we will be treated like shit, treated like garbage, and we will still go back to these places and patronize them and continue to give them our money that we slaved for, our hard-earned cash. We'll give it to them and make them richer, even though they're not giving you any respect, even though they're not treating you like a human being, even though they're calling the police on you for doing nothing but just fucking living. You will give them your money every fucking time. And it's ridiculous, it's pathetic, and it's sad. And the same can be said with entertainment. The majority of black people are entertainment in this world. The white people watch us, the dominant society watches us and gets entertained by us. Yes, they have their own entertainment as well. Of course, they have their own people that entertain as well. But the leading comics, one of the funniest comics out there, majority are black people, and that's not even. I'm not being stereotypical. That's a reality. And then, when it comes to sports, the people who are the most dominant in sports are black people. If we, as black men, stop playing football one day, if we as black men stop playing basketball one day, two of the biggest sports out there. I could say baseball, but I'm going with football and basketball especially. Take all the black players off of those teams, off of every single NBA team that is out there, and you're left with white men. Some people will probably still watch the game, but the game will never be as beautiful as it is when we're there. And I'm not being stereotypical. I'm not. I'm telling you the fucking truth. If you're shaking your head and telling me that I'm wrong, you are fucking wrong. And it's not because I want to be right. It's because it's fucking true. If you take all those fucking players off of the team and just have white players dominating every single fucking team, ain't nobody gonna fucking be interested in basketball or fucking football no more. It's not the same. And I hate to burst your bubble. And I know white boys are gonna get mad. Some white women are gonna get mad. But unfortunately, the fucking fact of the reality is that black men are built a certain fucking way. And we are fucking strong. That's why we dominate sports. That's just the way it is. Take black men out of boxing, and you got white men left beating the shit out of each other. Nobody cares about that. They love to see two black men beating the shit out of each other. They love to put a black man up against a white man, but they ain't gonna bet on the black man. They're gonna bet against him. You see what they did with Muhammad Ali back in the day? If we suddenly just stopped doing what we were doing for just one fucking day, if black people didn't go to work one day, I'm not asking you to do that, but I'm saying if we just stopped doing everything we could for the dominant society one fucking day, the whole fucking world would stop. I promise you. Yes, it would. Now, the racists ain't gonna believe that, but you black people with common sense that watch this channel and watch other channels that know what they're talking about, you know if we stop doing what we do for one day, they'd be lost without us. They'd be fucking lost. It'd be like when you see the guys at Wall Street when the fucking Dow Jones stock market crashes, they motherfuckers losing their minds. That's how they will look if we stop doing what we're doing for just one day. No entertainment, no sports. We don't work for them. We don't do shit for them one fucking day. The motherfuckers probably still, really want to have that purge. They're already doing it. It's already going on, but they really want to have that damn purge then. Trust me. So my whole point of this video is like I've been telling you people. Educate yourself. Build finance in the black community instead of putting your money into white businesses and other non-black businesses. Put it into black businesses and help your people out. Helping each other is the way that we will survive and the way that we will progress. Educating your children, educating yourself makes you a more intelligent person, a more knowledgeable person, and a more dangerous threat to them. They don't like black people that can actually think for themselves. Why do you think they try to get rid of channels? They don't want us talking about shit that we know is real and that they know is real. They don't want that shit. They want us to remain idiotic, docile, and be distracted by bullshit television shows like Real Housewives of this and Love and Hip Hop this. That's a distraction. Those are distractions, and people fall for it every fucking day. We need to do better, and we can do better, but we have to have the mindset to do so. I just gave you 3 solutions on how we can get ourselves on the path of getting out and breaking free of this hold of the oppressor. And I'm pretty sure I'll still get no love. I'll still get hate, but it's fine. But I'm a motherfucker that's giving you some solutions here. Because, we got to have solutions, not just talk about shit all the time. I just told you what you can do. 3 things. And there's a lot more, of course. I'll just show you 3 things. It's not even that fucking hard. We as black people make it hard, and it doesn't have to be. Sitting around complaining and waiting for white people to help you all fucking day is not going to get the job done. It's not going to solve anything. I don't want to depend on them for nothing. I don't depend on them for shit. Except to get my goddamn check until I finally get myself out of this shit and have my own fucking business with my wife that we're planning to do soon. So please, people, think about this shit. Because what I said in this video is nothing but truth. I'm not lying to you. Some people will lie to you on here. Fake ass pro-black motherfuckers. I'm not even pro-black. I'm pro-unity and I'm pro-progress for my people. That's all there is to it. I hope somebody's mind was opened. Somebody thought about what I had to say. I'll talk to you next time. You take care of yourselves. And don't go out there to that goddamn rally with these nationalists. Let them do what the fuck they do. You stay the fuck out of it.